I can't even tell you how many masks I have. And today we're going to be looking at yet another one. It's copperware mask. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. My channel is dedicated to reviewing mostly as seen on TV items. I look at some consumer gadgets, other household items. Once in a while I do a little bit of a DIY just because I like to. If that interests you, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and click the bell below. That way you're notified every time I release a video just like this one. Oh yeah, one more thing. Don't forget to check down the description for my social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I would love it if you would follow me there too. Now, let's take a closer look at this copperware mask that I purchased for $10 at my local as seen on TV retailer. What do you think? So this is going to be a pretty simple unboxing, but this always worries me. One size fits most. I never ever fall into that most category. All right, so what do I have in there? I have a mask. It looks like I have some directions. Anything else? And another piece of paper. Let's see. It just looks like, I have no idea what that is. Qualified certification. All right, so I've got some directions. I'm going to look at that in just a second, but first I want to take a look at this mask. Well, first of all, I can say it's definitely dual layered, right? Because there's two pieces of material here. Let me turn a flashlight on, or not a flashlight, but the flash on. It's a nice mask. It seems to stretch. I like what the material's made out of. It has this adjustable ear spot. Let's see. On here, it tells us that it's made in China, machine wash hot, delicate, lay flat to dry. So we can wash it in our washing machine, but don't dry it in the dryer. And of course, it's 90% spandex. No, 90% nylon, 10% spandex. All right, so I'm going to go wash this up because I always believe in washing everything first. I do like the stretchy part because therefore I think it might fit my face a little better. Let's go wash it and test it out. So it's washed and ready to go. We're going to put it on. But first, I need to call out the elephant in the room, right? Because I know you're thinking it, because I think it every single day. What in the world is going on with Jeff's beard? And the only thing I'm going to tell you is I'm growing it because of an upcoming review. That's all I'm going to tell you. Anyway, so it's going to look a little funny with this mask on my beard. But washed, dried. Did I tell you it took 7 hours to dry? Because you're just supposed to lay it flat. That was really, really weird to me. But there it is. Ooh. There it is. There it is. So here I am just driving around with my copperware mask on. And I want to tell you just a few observations I've had. One, the size of it. This is definitely bigger than some of the other masks that I've used. Most specifically, the Mission mask that I've had, the Vapor Active one. This one goes from my nose to the bottom of my chin, and it really does cover everything that needs to be covered. And I like that, right? It's a lot thicker than other masks as well. I feel it's probably 2 layers thick. So that's something to note too. So that also makes it not as breathable. So taking mask breaks is very important. I didn't think I was going to like these ear straps because I've used some of the medical ones and I don't like those ear straps. They feel as though they pull my ears. This one feels comfortable. Now, I am used to the Mission Vapor Active mask where it has that head strap that goes around the back, and I like that because I can drop my mask and it stays around my neck and I can pick it up. But realistically, I can do the same thing with this, and this does not put a whole lot of strain on my ears. And I thought maybe my ears were going to pop out like Dumbo ears, but they don't. It does smell like rubber, and I've washed it about 6 times, and it still stinks. So that's just something I think it's probably going to be there forever. I notice when I breathe in, it comes in, and I breathe out, it goes out, but that's typical to most masks. I was just giving you a little bit of an update during my week. I've been wearing this for about 5 days now as my daily driver, so to speak. So, tell me, what do you think of this copperware mask? Is it something that you would use? Have you used one of these before? Let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. There are a few things I wanted to point out up close. So it does have this little cinch bead that goes up and down so you can tighten it around your ears. But be careful, it does pop off the end if you pull it too far, okay? Also, on the inside here, there was a tag, and so I ended up cutting mine off because I didn't like the tag against my face. I am glad that there's a little bit of white there left, because I know that goes on my right side, and that way I know the mask is not upside down. Even though there is ribbing that looks like it's for your nose, it's still something that you could easily put upside down. There is an important part in the directions I want to draw your attention to. This product makes no claims that it will cure or prevent coronavirus, influenza, or COVID-19, just so you know that. All right, so here I have the Copperware mask, and this is the Mission Vaporactive mask. Well, the Mission mask is much smaller than this, and it's also a lot thinner, okay? One thing I do like about the Mission is it has this back strap that goes around the back, but I guess you can almost rig something up for this one, but I think it's important to show that this Mission mask is a lot thinner and smaller, and this one, of course, the Copperware mask is a lot bigger and therefore will cover more of your face. I wanted to try one of these turtle mask protectors or the enhancers, but there is nothing for it to grab a hold of. So if you're going to use it, and I will try it on, you're just going to have to make sure it holds in there and stays in place, because there's nothing for these little clips to hook onto. I found that the easiest way to put these mask enhancers in is to put the mask on first and then to slide it in, especially if your mask does not have those pleats in it. And yes, this does work for it, and I feel as though I can breathe a little better. I just worry that this is going to fall down. See how that just is easily exposed? And really not provide me that kind of protection. So, recommendation, probably you wouldn't use one of these mask enhancers, or figure a way to maybe stitch a loop on the inside. Just an idea, but I wanted to show you what it looked like with the mask enhancer. So earlier in this video, I referenced the smell. And it smelled a lot like rubber, and I blame that on the Lycra part, right? But to be honest with you, I've washed it even a few more times, and the smell is going away. I don't really smell it anymore. And the funny thing is, when I was telling people about the smell, man, this thing really stinks. People are like, are you sure it's not your breath? Well, no, it wasn't my breath. It was definitely the material, but it does go away. I just wanted to make sure you knew that. In this video, we were looking at Copperware mask, and this is it right here. So earlier on in the video, when I was driving, I said, you know what, I didn't even really mind the elastic around my ear. Well, boy, did that change. I think it was actually that same day. I dropped the mask like this, I was doing something, I forgot I had the mask on, and I reached up, oh, what is this? And I grabbed it and pulled, and boy, did that cut, not really cut, but hurt the back of my ears. And for the rest of the day, I actually couldn't wear it. So that's just an observation I wanted you to know. You might want to have, I don't know, something attached around the back, or don't pull it when it's on your ears, because it does hurt. As a mask goes, it's just like really all the other ones. It's cloth and fabric. I am going to do a candle test, because that's something that I've had a lot of people request. Can you blow out a candle while wearing that mask? Stay tuned. We're going to test that out in a little bit. Like I said before, I purchased this at my local As Seen on TV retailers, but I will leave a link down in the description if it's something that interests you. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day. All right, so I want to try the infamous candle test, meaning if you can blow out a candle, then this thing can let stuff pass right through it. So let's see, I'm going to hold this on top so it doesn't fall down. Ooh, maybe that came out the bottom. Let's try holding it on the top and the bottom. I would not be very good at a birthday party. In my opinion, it passed the candle test. I think a lot of the wind that you saw actually came out of the top or out of the bottom. So if you have a smaller face than I do, this thing might cover it all the way. Not so bad. I really do appreciate that you stayed around for my entire review of the Copperware mask. It's one size fits all, and for me, I think it's still a little small, but it's a mask that's copper infused. And I should say there is a thought out there that having an overexposure to copper is not very good. I'm not sure the amounts in this mask, but it is something that I've heard before. You know what? In this video, I referenced these cool turtle mask enhancers, and it's actually a review that I did not that long ago. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link that review right up here, and by the magic of the internet, when you click this link right up here, I'm going to join you at that review. So go ahead, click it, it's safe, I promise.